Volleyball action, of course. Volleyball action, of course, in the Uganda Volleyball Federation League has returned, and we are coming to you live from the MTN Arena here in Lugogo. This is game number 1, and it's a ladies' encounter between, of course, UCU Lady Dubs taking on Ndejje Elites, and this is one of the games of the many that we have lined up for you today. My name is Moses, and I'm going to be the commentator for this particular game right here. The game is already underway, and the fans are here, and of course those who have already joined us online, we thank you very much, and everyone who is already planning to join us. Of course, the game is really interesting, as you can see. Both teams already starting on a high, and of course that is Asimo with a net fault there called on her, and that's a point handed over to UCU. Both coaches have started their teams with lineups which are of course not so much different. Looking at the side of UCU, we see Evers is the starting setter. We see, of course, Chinobe Daffin, the opposite there. We see Praise receiving with Alado Patricia, and Novelin will be playing center with Akut. And of course, the libero as usual starting is Toyo Charity. Then, of course, Coach Ronnie Chitosi on the other end has fielded one of the new players in Winnie Chepkoril, that number 16 playing in that opposite position. And Pal, who used to play in that position, is going to be receiving together with Bella, and Peace Businje is starting from out. And of course in the middle we have Asimo playing with Daphne Mpumire for Ndejje. Of course, not to forget to mention that the games we have today are not any to miss, because they are all banter fixtures you don't want to really miss. After this game we are going to have defending champions, of course, in KCB Nkumba, who by the way fell short to UCU last weekend with 3-1, and of course they will be playing Sports women. Then after that we have the men's game as well in the Serie Elite League. Of course, men UCU Doves will be taking on the Ndejje Sharks, and after that there is another interesting game between KU and St. Charles in Tinda. That is a Serie B encounter before we close the day with a big one between Sports Volleyball Club, the men, taking on KAVC. And the service pressure keeps on piling. Pal, they are doing the damage to the UCU receivers, and especially going straight to the libero, Toyo Charity, who is not able to receive that. And that is her service error for Pal, of course, there, and that's a point for Team UCU. Of course, we shall have the score but go off immediately, but some technical issues, but we shall have it running for you. Free ball to UCU now. Evers, Chinobe Daffin, and she swings it wide, and that is not a good converted free ball for the UCU side. They just hand that point to Ndejje in a very comfortable manner. And the service errors continue on the side of Ndejje as Asimo does the same. Praise with that pick. Evers, Alado. In the services are there. Pearl picks, and of course Bella. Retrieve, of course, Praise. Josephine there with the swing on. Smart play from Bella. And of course, flat-footed is Daphne there. She could not retrieve that ball. Good effort from Ndejje LX players there trying to retrieve that ball. Pearl doing the last touches there, but they are not able to bring that ball into play. 4-point lead is still what UCU Lady Doves are trying to chase here as we progress in this first set. Of course, we are nearing those deadly and business end of the set. Retrieved by Charity. Free ball now goes. Ball is still in play. Bella. Retrieved by Daphne. Again, another Daphne sets. Good, with a good swing. She gets that point for UCU. Look at the happiness on the UCU side of the fans there. The men's team is here and they are in full gear and supporting the ladies as they really play and chase in this first set. And Coach Ronnie Tosi is going to call first time out of his own. Very well picked from Charity there. Praise swings and flat-footed. She gets Pearl, who is not even able to make an effort to try and play that ball. And UCU have reduced the margin to just 2 points, 17-19. And like I mentioned earlier on, all these games are banters, and the noise is going to be really extremely so up there in the air, and you can really hear that the UCU fans rallying their team. And of course, that's going to be a point for UCU as a net fault is called on the setter Ingrid as she was trying to play that ball over. And now the lead is just cut to within 1 point, and we are going to see double substitution coming from the Ndejje side. Peace Usinje has been introduced in that opposite position, and Calvina Ochieng is now going to come in position of Ingrid as the second setter. Coach Ronnie Stosi with of course that move there. Service, Smaya picks, Ochieng, Peace, dump, retrieved. Daphne looking for praise, swings off the hands but retrieved by Pearl, and that's going to be a double touch called on Captain Bella, and we are level. This is volleyball, ladies and gentlemen, and in the ladies category anything can happen even when you have a 5-point lead. And good job done by, of course, UCU there to chase a 5 and a 4-point lead now to within no lead. We are in the business end of the first set. Calvina trying to connect with Daphne, of course, in the middle. And for the first time in this set, UCU has taken the lead in the most crucial moments of the set. They lead by a point. And of course, Daphne Shinobe are still on the service line. Goes to Sinje. Bella swings, block, and again she's going to set now. Looking for Peace. Dump. And that ball is blocked out by Daphne. We are level at 20-20. And again she's going to set now. Looking for Peace. Dump. And that ball is blocked out. Substitution now. Jocelyn goes off and back comes Alado Patricia. Bella doing the service. Alado, good swing from her. Sumaya couldn't keep it in play. And UCU geared up to really push this set more further and further with that very good swing that Patricia has just executed there. Lovely, interesting volleyball from the ladies. And if you're just joining us online, you are really in time for this very interesting encounter between UCU Elite and UCU Lady Doves, of course, taking on Ndejje Elites, a game that is not to be missed by anyone. Thank you for joining us, and of course you can send out your comments as usual, and we shall be here to read them out to you. So Evers has been introduced back to add on that net defense and of course bring on some more experience. Pearl, not a good pick from her, and the free ball now goes to the UCU side, but Pearl is not able to pass it over, and UCU now are 2 points on the lead. Captain Bella. And of course, Akut continues to do the damage, and just like that, UCU have now cushioned to 3-point lead, and Coach Ronich Tosi is forced to call for the second timeout as his team is trailing by 3 points on the scoreboard. Very interesting scenes, of course, very interesting plays from UCU Lady Doves to chase that 5-point lead to now lead 3 points within just 2 points to win this first set. Impressive play from, of course, the ladies there. That is a point out. No one to do the play. That ball just lands on court, and Charity misread that ball. Maybe she thought it was going out. Of course, the coach was shouting it was on. But as she tried to play it, of course, no one was there to support her. So 22-24. UCU just need that 1 point to finish the set. Evers looking for praise. Swings, and big energy swing from her to the line there. And Calvina is caught flat-footed, and UCU, of course, come out strong, and they have won this first set here. Very interesting. Good from her.
Big energy swing.
Now, this is going to, of course, bring a lot of asking points for Ndejje, because they comfortably had the lead, but the later stages of the set, they dropped that lead, and UCU were really focused and read it very well that they were able to go and win the first set. 25-22 has been the score, and of course, like I mentioned earlier on, this particular game is going to be the pacemaker for the day, as the next game will be KCB Mkumba, the defending champions, taking on, of course, Sportes ladies And then, of course, after that, we have another interesting university derby between Ndejje Sharks taking on the UCU Doves in the men's category. Then, immediately after that, there will be an interesting fixture from the Serie B. KU will take on St. Charles Ntinda, and then the final game, of course, will be Sportes. The men will be taking on KAVC. And of course, thank you for those who have already sent in your comments. I don't know, saying I see you. Iko Bruno, you're saying Ndejje is playing out of pressure, but they have all it takes for this game. Watching live at Case Hospital, being admitted. Oh, we are really sad to hear about this, Bruno. But we wish and of course pray to God that you come back stronger, so that you join us live here every time we are in for games. We pray for your health, brother. So that is just the confirmation of that team stats for the previously concluded first set. UCU, of course, coming strong to win that first set. 8 attacks against 7 blocks, tallying, of course, 3-all. Serves UCU has 2 less. Of course, Ndejje having those 3. And of course, look at those opponent errors. Ndejje had 13 of those, and UCU just 9. And that has just brought us to, of course, that interesting first set that we have just witnessed. So the second set is already underway. No changes from both sides, of course. Ndejje starting strong through the middle. Of course, apart from, of course, Peace Kusinje, who has been introduced as a starter in this set. Big swings coming all the way. And of course, Peace doing the good job there in the service, the starter. I think now Coach Ronnie Chitosi has gone for the experience. Big swings, part of strategy. And there she is, Peace Kusinje. Picked by Alado. Evers looking for praise. That ball doesn't go through. And again, we are back to where the chase started for UCU. 4 points for Ndejje and UCU just 1. Remember, picked by Alado. Peace Kusinje is on the service box, and she is one of those very, very good servers we have on the ladies category. Retrieved by Smile. Foul. Dumps. Atoyo retrieves again. Evers looking for praise again. Not quite very good sets from her. Looks like the balls are tight. And a free ball again. Finally, it's a broken deadlock as Pearl just plays that ball off court. Praise now, the service line for Team UCU. Good service from her. Retrieved and picked by Peace as Simo tries to go through Novlin, but that ball doesn't go over. 3 UCU and 4 for Ndejje. And of course, just like yesterday, for those of us who didn't get to maybe watch and maybe join us in Zambia, there was action again in the Serie A category for both ladies and of course in the men's category there. VVC falling short to KCCA 3-1. Then Nemo Stars came out victorious against KVCO as well, collecting maximum points in the ladies category. Then Elion in the men's category came out clean with a sweep over Police Volleyball Club, 3-1. Very interesting game that was there to watch. And of course the last game was between national club champions, of course, in Nemo Stars taking on KCCA, which ended in a 5-set thriller. That KCCA came out victorious after coming 2 sets down to claim that victory there. It was interesting to watch. But of course, back to our action today. Second set starting with, of course, just chase for UCU and just within 1 point now. Good pick by Smile. Bella blocked. Foul. Picked by Evers. Evelyn. Free ball. Foul, and that comes off the hands of Alado Patricia, and it's off. Free ball. Foul, and that comes off the hand. Very tight sets, of course, for Bella there to execute. Free ball now goes to the UCU side, picked by Chinobe. Evers with the set, looking for Lado. Flips it over, retrieved by Sumaya. Ingrid with the set, foul, picked by Praise. Smart dump, but picked. Duffin plays it over. Free ball again. Ingrid goes to Bella, swings, and that ball gets off the hands of Praise and hands that point to the Ndejje Elites. 7 points.
Free ball again.
Fight.
Ingrid
goes to Bella.
swings, and that ball gets off the hand.
You see you still on the chase with 2 points deficit. Evers, Jocelyn. Piece off the hands. Retrieved by Charity. Very good play from the libero there. Ingrid again goes to Peace. And that is going to be a score and a net fall called blockers of UCU.
Play from the libero there. Ingrid again goes to Peace. And that is going to be a score.
Bella with the service. Picked by Atoyo. Praise. Swings wide, and that's a score which extends Ndejje's lead to again 3 points. Now within 4. Smart play from Ingrid, of course, the setter there, pushing her team on with that lead, and Coach Juma Isunge is going to call the first time out for team UCU, who are trailing with 5 points. Of course, Ndejje looking very comfortable there, and of course don't want the same mistake to repeat itself with what happened in the first set. They had this kind of lead, but UCU picked up the pieces towards the end of the set and were able to lead and win that first set. Of course, Captain Fantastic Bella is on the service line, and she is as well a very good server. UCU has to do whatever it takes to break her off from that service line, and just like that, Daphne retrieved by Praise. Evers and Alado off the hands, and that's a score for UCU with that good swing from Alado off the hands of Ingrid. Praise swings and off the hands, lot of power on that swing there, off the hands of Ingrid, and that ball goes off. That's a score for UCU, 7 points now and 10 for Ndejje. Lado, of course, one of the best servers on this UCU side, is doing the damage. The receivers of Ndejje Elite. It comes. Smaya, good pick from her. Sends it to Peace. Straight to the line, finds Daphne Shinobu. Praise. Ball is retrieved by Charity, and Praise again. She plays it over. That is going to be a line infringement called on the setter, Ingrid, and of course doesn't look happy there with that ball played back by Daphne, of course the center player. It was a freebie, but the way she retrieved it was looking like it was crossing over, and UC was able to block it down. Good set, looking for Asimo, and that ball is very, very on court. Ndejje still holding on to that 4-point lead. So you have Carl, Asimo, and Peace Businje on the front court for the Ndejje side there. And that is the poor reception there from the UCU Lady Doves. And the lead keeps extending now to 5 points. Yes, and there goes Praise with that swing and gets off the hands of Peace Businje there.
Yes, and there goes.
UCU, of course, is going to make that substitution. Evers being taken off, and Daphne is going to be introduced in her position for Team UCU, who are on the chase for 4 points. Here she is with the service. Ingrid, good swing from Asimo there, and that ball is on court. The other libero, of course, for Team UCU is Maggie, who is coming on to receive in position of Charity. Lado. Free ball, retrieved by Lado again. Daphne goes to Praise, swings, and cross court she goes. Score for Team UCU. Of course, Ingrid could have done better by covering in the right position, but she was caught off guard there. You could see the coach really trying to tell her that you're in the wrong position, and she's very fast to acknowledge her mistake. Praise on the service line. Peace Businje, retrieve Asimo, very fast in the middle. Of course, the strategy now for Ndejje, I believe, is to really go and use the middle, because Novlin and the other center player are quite not so fast. You could see Asimo going so high and contacting that ball before even the UCU blockers could go up. Maggie, good pick from her. Daphne looking for Alado. That ball is still in play. Daphne, Alado again. Chinobe Daphne, and that is going to be a point for UCU, and a net touch is going to be called on the blockers of Ndejje Elite there.
Alado again. Chinobe Daphne, and that is going.
A big swing to the line. Not a convincing attack from, of course, Daphne Chinobe there, and UCU really not looking to be fighting in this particular set here, as the lead is now really pulling up. 6 points now on the chest, and Ndejje already headed for that business end of the set. Daphne with that set now to Patricia again, who dumps, but retrieved by Pearl, who goes to Bella. And that's an easy score for her. And UCU ladies should be doing better, because those balls are not really hard hits. They can be picked, but I think with the experience that Bella has, she knows where and when to apply what kind of energy and where to put the ball. 18 for Ndejje and 11 for UCU. Pearl doing the service. Patricia, and she swings that ball wide, and that's going to be 19 now against 11. So Jocelyn is going to come on, and Patricia Alado is taken off. And that service from Pal forces an error from Praise, and Coach Juma Osunge is going to call for a timeout. I believe it's their second timeout in this particular set. They are trailing with 9 points, and Ndejje, of course, with just 5 points to finish and win this set. UCU don't really look to be having chances to come back in this set. Bella, as usual, doing the smart plays and forces the net error from the blockers, of course, of UCU. Of course, there, the replay clearly show that there was a net infringement from the UCU side. And of course, now UCU have introduced Tracy onto the court. And service error from Pal. At UCU just 12 points now against 21 for Ndejje Elites, who are really looking so strong and in position to really win this second set. Smart play as usual from Bella. Cross court, there's no one to pick that ball, of course, as it just lands onto bare ground. No one to put in an effort to try and retrieve. And here she is now going to the service line. Technical server as well. Maggie, good pick from her. Jocelyn, but that ball is picked by Smile. Peace. Duffin tries to dump it to, but very good read, of course, from Mother Duffin, the center player, but no one was able to keep the ball in play, and that's hands UCU. They have 13 points in this second set. And of course, as mentioned, this is the first game of today. We are coming to you live from the MTN Arena here in LUGOGO, and both setters trying to do the dumping, but balls are being retrieved, of course. Ingrid looking for peace, and that ball doesn't go through. 14 points for UCU now, 22 for Ndejje Elites. Error number 2 on attack from Peace Businje, and she sends us for the timeouts being called by Coach Ronich Tosi for his team, and maybe try to calm down things and let the ladies know that at one point we were leading, and this particular team in UCU came up and won that set which we're leading. Now he needs to really let them know that this is the business end of the set, and if we don't close it off now, anything can happen. Of course, as we always mention here, this is games and sports. And Peace comes to correct her errors on attack, and she gets that point for her team. And of course, 23 points for Ndejje Elites against 15 for UCU Lady Doves. Ndejje, of course, now looking too strong and comfortable to take this particular second set. Of course, you could see the left corner of your screen. KCB, of course, the ladies team has already dressed up. They are ready for action. They will be taking on the Sporters ladies team. Big one there for us again. And a very good block from Tracy and Grace there. They shut down Simo, who is still holding her knees. Hopefully she's okay. But yeah, she is really moving, but not very comfortably. Good pick there. She looks to be strong to push the three blockers, but Novlin couldn't keep that ball in play. And that brings us to set point for Ndejje Elites. And of course, this is set number 2. Courts also enabling the team to play. Courts also enabling the team to play very well to win comfortably this second set. We shall see how the third set plays out. Let's come back.
A starter in this set, picked by Alado. Evers looking for praise. That boulders are tight, and a free ball again. Finally, it's the Serie A category for both ladies. Bella blocked.
Set number 2 starts, of course, confirmed for you there. Ndejje 1 set, UCU 1 set, 16 attacks. Those are 10 more than what UCU has. UCU just has 2 blocks better than Ndejje.
Again,
Ndejje still has
Ingrid
those
goes to Bella, swings, and that ball
UCU, of course, with nothing. Both teams, of course,
off the hand. Retrieved by Charity. Very good play from the libero there. Ingrid again goes to Peace, and that's just on the front court for the Ndejje side there.
Ending to that set, which we just witnessed. Of course, looking at the comment section, Bright Sticks, you're saying Wobbler, you saved us.
Yes, that again. Nothing goes to praise, swing, and cross court.
Whenever resources are fully available. And we also thank
very fast
thank you to you
in the middle again.
Joining us, and of course giving us your comment.
To know the Dolphin, and that is going to by Paul, who goes to Bella, and that's balls are being retrieved, of course. Ingrid looking for Peace, and that ball doesn't go through. 14 points for UCU now, 22 for Ndejje Elites. error number 2 on attack from Peace Businje, and she sends us for the timeouts being called by Coach Ronich Tosi for this team, and maybe try to calm down things and let the ladies know that at one point we were leading, and this particular team in UCU came up and won that set with
So we are back. Set number 3 is underway, and UCL has already drawn the first blood with the first point. Free ball goes to the side of Ndejje. Peace dumps, and that ball goes off. UCU now 2 points on the lead.
side of Ndejje. Peace dumps, and that ball
This is Evers on the service line. Good service from her. She goes to Bella. Very good waiting block, of course, from Akut to bring down that dump that Pal was trying to flip through their block.
good service from her.
And,
She goes to Bella.
Smart play from her. Very smart play.
Very good waiting block.
3 for UCU and nothing for Ndejje, and very unfortunate service there from, of course, Evers. That ball goes wide. Energy swings and big energy from Praise there. Of course, good set from Evers as well. The hands of Bella and Simo. UCU now 3 points ahead in this third set. Smaya, good pick. Very wonderful and smart play from Bella there. The ball was really not looking good, but she's always in position to use her experience to find the best way to score for her team, and that is what she has just done a few seconds ago. Good pick from Praise. Nothing. Flips it, picked by Peace Businje. Ingrid. Here comes Pearl with a swing, and that is a good score for Team Ndejje Elites. 3 points now for Ndejje Elites and 4 for UCU Lady Doves. Nado wouldn't pull out, but she's lucky to get that swing, and of course the next fault is called on the blockers of Ndejje. Of course, our first and main ref today is Mr. Komakech Innocent, a fully certified international ref. Good pick. Evers. Again, free ball is from the backward end. Retrieved by Alado. Evers looking for Praise. Swings and gets Peace back trotting, and she's not able to keep that ball in play. 6 points for UCU and 3 for Ndejje Elites. Good pick from Smile. Bella off the hands of Daffy Shinobe. So Ndejje really trying to cut the gap short and really try to put UCU in this particular set here. What's interesting to see is that how will UCU maintain this lead of 2 points and 3 points that they are trying to open up here, but the 2 balls that they are handing over to Ndejje are becoming quite a lot, and you could see that that swing from this procedure from the backout line just reduces their gap to within 1 point now. Good pick from Toyo Charity, and again the ball is still in play. Evers goes to Alado. The ball is retrieved, and Tracy with that waiting block gets it and blocks it down. Very good play from UCU.
Goes to Alado. The ball is retrieved.
Smart play from Tracy there to stay in the
Tracy
net
with that
and bring that ball down. UCU still on the lead with 2 points as Daphne Shinobe heads to the service line. She goes to Bella. Bella swings. Scott again. She goes, and that is the second time she's doing that. And of course, Alado Patricia, who is in position 4, is there, not in position to retrieve that
swing.
Scott again. Good play from Bella as she heads to the service line. And she forces a reception error from Praise, and we are level at 7-7. Bella doing the damage to the receivers of UCU there. Specifically going to Praise, who has been pushed behind now by the libero, and Shinobe Daphne is going to come in to try to receive as well. Atoyo, good pick. Evers goes to Praise, swings, and very, very big swing from Praise there. Forces that error from Bella rather, and she's not able to play that ball. Of course, it was too fast for Sumaya to try to retrieve as well. So UCU are still holding on to that lead, and that's a very good service from Patricia Alado. Hands UCU a 2-point lead again, 9-7 as we speak and progress in this particular third set. Remember, this is our first game for the day, and we have 4 more very, very intriguing and very interesting fixtures coming your way. But of course, ladies are always meaning business whenever they are playing, and these are very, very tough fixtures for the ladies category. And high goes Praise again. Very good swing from her off the hands, not retrieved by Pearl, and that's another score for UCU, which of course extends the lead to 3 points now. As usual, of course, we start hearing now the fans starting to come back to life. The UCU supporters there, the men's team, and of course other university students are here to rally both teams as they are all in action today. The men will be in action later on as they take on Ndejje Sharks. This is shut down by Evers and Tracy. The balls are really looking so tight from my point of view. Yes, and first time out is going to be called by Coach Ronald Chitosi for Ndejje Elites, as UCU are pushing on with their lead, 11 points against 7 now for Ndejje. Pauline Skip Kemboy in the commentary section, you're saying wishing UCU a victory, watching from Nairobi. Kudos, Tracy, #5. My mother from another mother. Okay. Thank you for joining us from Nairobi, and we are really grateful that you're tuned in and you're watching us live. Thank you for your comment, Collins. And these cross-court attacks are continuing, and especially that position there where these balls are landing. This Businje doing the same that Bella had just done. There's no one trying to play that ball. I think the people in position 4, Praise and Alado Patricia, should be doing better to try and play those balls there. But no one is in position to pick that ball. So in comes back Asimo in the middle there, and of course already a reception error comes off from the libero, Toyo Charity or Pedet there for Team UCU. The Didavs 8. Now we are 9 points for Ndejje and 11 for UCU. Good service. That ball is not really picked very well, and Praise is kind of struggling to pick these balls. And of course the timeout is working for Coach Tosi, as the lead is now cut short to within just 1 point. She puts a lot of energy on it, and that ball goes wide. So back comes Akurut, and off goes the libero Pedet, and of course Tracy headed for the service line. Asimo is on front court for Ndejje, and so is Peace Businje together with the setter, of course, there. Here comes Tracy, the service. Ingrid looking for Peace. Swings, but it's wide. And a touch is going to be called on the blockers there of UCU, specifically Akurut. Picked by Praise. On the lead, she goes. Retrieved by Sumaya. Peace Businje on the dump. The ball is still in play. Ingrid again, looking for Peace. Tight for her again. Evers with the dump, but is retrieved again. Pearl comes with a big swing, and Atoyo Charity is not able to play that ball there. So we are level in scores now. 12-12. I think Evers should have done better there. She would have maybe set that ball in position 4 there, or maybe put backward there for Alado Patricia, but she chose to go over the net, and the ball was retrieved, and they were punished for that. Praise. She swings, but the ball is going out a bit, but got back by Bella. Peace. 3B. Evers. Praise. And that is going to be a net fault called on Praise there. The ball was really too tight and deep. Now Coach Juma is going to rest Evers, and Daphne is going to be introduced. And for the first time in the third set, Ndejje Elites have taken the lead. That ball doesn't go through, and the ref decided to call an 100 point to UCU. We want to see how it played out. Not very quite sure
that ball doesn't
touch on that, but the point goes the UCU way. And so it's everyone in the arena surprised. Really, look at the coach there, Coach Ronich, surprised that that call went to the side of UCU, and he is still not convinced with that particular call made by the first ref, Mr. Innocent there from a catch, signaling that it was a block out. And UCU have again taken the lead. Good pick by Bella. Asimo off the hands of Kurtz. That's a point for Team Ndejje Elites. Free ball is going to the side of Ndejje now, retrieved by Simo. Ingrid goes to Paul, and that is a block on. You see you now. Coach Juma going to the block strategy, introducing Jocelyn in the position of Alado Patricia with 1 point to chase. Ndejje need to do anything possible, and just like that, Praise puts that energy, and that ball goes wide off court. Substitution for Team Ndejje Elites. Of course, one of the experienced players on this particular team, Zaina, has been introduced in position of Daphne. Maybe Coach Ronnie Vitosina wants to maintain that strategy of using the middle, because Zaina is as well a very quick player as well. And we have seen also Shadia being introduced in this particular very third set. So you see, you will reverse that substitution, and Alado Patricia is going to come back, and Jocelyn is taken off. Good pick from her, Daphne. Foul with the dump, retrieved by Charity. Daphne goes to Alado. Alado swings off the hands. Ball is still in play. Free ball now to UCU. Alado in position 4, goes for it and swings, but she's blocked. And the ref has called for 4 touches there on the UCU side, and that point is for Ndejje Elites. Ndejje now 2 points ahead, and that ball just like that. Shadia with that service error. So to the service goes Kurt, and back to the front court comes Tracy. Is Businji. That big ball off the hands. Good score and good attack from her there. Of course, ladies' action continues, and timeout is being called, with Ndejje just having 2 points on the lead, and 18 for them and 16 for UCU. And looking at our comment section, Pro Lane Volleyball Academy, you're saying bright sticks, direct us where you get that are cheaper than the 5K entrance. Meanwhile, Pro Lane Volleyball Academy from Kayunga District, I appreciate you, the Sporters team. We thank you so much for the appreciation. Pro Lane Volleyball Academy, we really need to get time and catch up and see how the academy is progressing, of course, and how we are keeping in touch as usual with the people out there. Quap Bruno, you're saying Ndejje just needs to reduce on their errors and go harder. I see victory to Ndejje. Well, this is just a game. There's always a winner and a loser, but we can't rule out the fact that UCU is also a strong team, just like Ndejje. But of course, your opinion is your opinion, and we are here to relay the games until the very, very last point. And that is a service error from Daphne Chinove, giving Ndejje that 2-point lead, 19-17. So here is Bella on the service. Does well. Forces praise to error there. Free now to Ndejje. Ingrid looking for is Businje. Ball is picked, Daphne. And that ball doesn't really get to be played over, extending Ndejje's lead to 3 points as we hit the 20-point mark. And it is the business end of the set. Remember, we are tied at 1-1. The set scores. Praise there is struggling to receive really, and free balls going the way of Ndejje, and Peace Businje is shut down by Tracy and Patricia there. Very good hands, very good block from them.
Receive really.
You see, both free balls going the way of shoulders, and they're still pushing on. They really need to keep fighting as the set is headed to the dying end of things. Service from one of the best servers for the UCU side, Alado Patricia, just lands in the net. 21 points for Ndejje and 18 for UCU. Back comes Asimo and off goes Shadia. Picked by Praise. Tracy. She forces a net error from the blockers there, particularly Asimo. Picked by Praise. Very good swing from her, and of course good energy from her as well. 19-21. Tracy with the service. Goes to Bella. Peace. The ball is retrieved. Here goes Praise. Free ball. Pal. Peace again. Dumps. Ball is picked and Daphne, the setter with the swing. Asimo swings it wide, and a touch is going to be called on the blockers of UCU Lady Doves. 22 points Ndejje, 19 points UCU. This is set number 3. 1-1 as we speak. Lado. Reception error at a wrong period in this particular set is going to just push Ndejje to 23 points.
Lado.
19 for UCU. Not really a very good expected
Reception
play
error
from Alado Patricia with that error. Praise does exactly the same, though Haz is still in play. Smire picks it. Park with a swing through the block, big one. She's able to get that point for her team, and that brings us to set points for Team Ndejje, and of course
Smire.
UCU trailing with 19.
Park with the swing.
So UCU is able to save the first set point, and they hit the 20-point mark as well. They just need 1 point to send us to set number 4. But UCU is still holding on tight. Smire, good pick from Asimo, off the hands, retrieved by the setter. Snobe, retrieved by Duffy. Peace Musinjem, swings. That ball is going to just be off play, and that is that failed play from UCU brings us to the end of set number 3. Ndejje, of course, coming out strong, 25-20. 2 sets for Ndejje and 1 set for UCU. A lot of talking points, a lot of questions, of course, to be asked by the coaches of UCU Lady Doves there. Coach Juma in particular, with his assistant, of course, Coach Deogratius Anguria, will be coming up with different strategies. I hope they are really taking these notes to this and laying them to the players. Of course, they have been on the lead, and at the latter stages of the set, they dropped that lead. And now you can see how Ndejje came from down to get the lead and win back. I think they played very well, really. They have done a good job, but towards the end of the set, concentration started to really go down. Of course, some of the action in the concluded sets, you can see
here comes Paul
the replays.
The ball is between.
Ndejje came up strong to win it at cost 25-20.
But he's retrieved again. Paul comes with a big swing. That ball went to the side of UCU, and
but of course we are going to wait and see what happens in set number 4.
Off the hand.
Is going to come out strong to see it off and walk away with 3 points.
Just
but
a
of course,
game.
even UCU,
There's
we are not
always
going to write it off, because anything can happen in volleyball, especially in the women's category.
And that is
wait and see how set number 4 plays out. Let's come back.
And that ball doesn't really receive and 3 balls going the way of Ndejje and praise by praise. Tracy, she forces the net in. The setter with the swing. Asimo swings it wide. Lado. Smire picks it. Paul with the swing. So UCU is able to save the first set point.
So we are back to how we started the third set with UCU starting with a lot of energy and pushing this Ndejje right side, but that error from Akurut forces
Set with UCU starting with a lot of energy and pushing this
that to really
Ndejje.
make that blunder, and UCU already having 3 points. Ndejje on the chase with 2 points. Praise from the backward end. She decides to play it over. Ingrid Asimo goes towards one and gets Evers there, flat-footed. So we are
Praise
already
from the backward
in the
end.
early
She
stages
decides
of
to
this
play
fourth
it
set,
over.
and we are level at 3 points.
Asimo goes.
Ndejje, remember, needs to seal it off by winning this particular set, but you see you are on the push and maybe hope that they can win this set and take us to set number 5. Off the hands, and the ball is still in play. Evers looking for Shinobi, who swings. The ball was off court, but the ref has decided to call for a touch, block touch there from Asimo. Very many of you are already watching live, and we appreciate you for joining us, and always be free to encourage your friends to subscribe and join the page, and of course as well watch these games as we bring them to you live whenever they do happen.
Friends to subscribe
Off the
and
hands, of course, goes Captain Bella.
page, and of course as well
Evers is not able to
watch
keep the ball in play
games
So,
as we
4-4.
bring them to you live.
as Simo is headed for the service, and that's an S, and you could see from her reaction there the celebration from her teammates as well
Friends to
when she
subscribe
makes
and
that good service.
join
That
the
goes
page,
at
and of
the
course
hands of
as
both
well
without any
watch
UCU player
these
trying
games
to make
as
an effort. Retrieved by Praise Evers, and very good play from her. At some point, those kind of sneaky attacks were being made onto the UCU side by Bella and Peace Businje, and I think they have tested the same fate with what Praise has just done. And Peace Businje is forced to error by Akurut there with a very good, powerful service. UCU 6, Ndejje 5.
and this Kusinje is forced to
It is game
error.
on. Good pick from her. Foul. Very good swing. Very good set from Ingrid.
Good pick from her. Ball. Very good swing.
She swings, but that ball is retrieved. Here goes Bella, looking for that tight corner again, but that, unfortunately for her, it goes wide this time round, and she knows it.
Swings, but that ball is retrieved. Here goes Bella.
She really
Looking for that
corner, but slightly there was a lot of some force applied on it, and she was not able to get that angle. Here she is again, off the hands. Ingrid goes back to her. Bella is going to try to play it over, but that point goes the UC way, as the first ref calls for those 4 touches. The ball doesn't really go through. Peace Busindia, good pick. Here goes Power, dumps that ball. Retrieved by Shinobe Dafi. Praise again, she swings, and that ball is off court, off the hands of the blockers there. UCU now 3 points on the lead again, like it was in the third set. Hopefully this time around they're able to keep their minds focused and try to chase for this 4th set. Fibo Evers now with the set, goes to Praise again, who flips it over, but it's retrieved. Fibo again, Evers tries to dump it, and no one is going to play that ball back from the Ndejje Elite side. And UCU have hit the 10-point mark now with that smart play from Evers. And the first time in the 4th set, Coach Ronich Tosi calls for a timeout to try to calm down his ladies and maybe try to encourage them that we still need this set to get the 3 points, and we don't have to take chances. And if you're in the shoes of Coach Juma, you would really be impressed with what you're seeing from the ladies of UCU. You can see clearly Coach Ronnie Chitosi trying to push his troops to step up, because there are no chances to be taken. And I think the same probably could be applied in the UCU side. Coach Juma as well, pushing his ladies, telling them that, you know what, the lead is big enough. We need to put and find a way to get ourselves into the lead much further, and maybe try to secure this set so that we can go to set number 5 as we return from the timeout. And just like that, Jocelyn with that service error. Praise, big swing from her, lot of energy on that attack, and she had found, of course, the block of Ingrid, which is not that tall, and she pumps it hard. That ball goes off court, and she is here now headed for the service with UCU donning the black jersey. 11 points onto their name and 7 points for Ndejje. Remember, Ndejje is leading 2 sets. UCU just has 1 set. Good service from Praise. Tracy. Very good play and very good watch from her there to flip that ball back to the ground there. And you could see the smiles from the UCU players there. Things are really working well for them as we speak. Of course, the set is still in its early stages. We don't want to rule out the fact that Ndejje can make a very good comeback, just as UCU did in the first set. That ball is on court, though everyone is shouting it's off, because the first ref is high up there. He knows what he has seen, and he is the final man. So he's going to call his second referee, that is Carol, and have a word or two to really ascertain whether the call was correct or not correct. And of course, the anticipation from both teams And he reverses his decision and hands that point back to UCU, extending the lead to just 5 points now. Yes, and that's a good service from Praise, forcing Sumaya there, the libero, to error. And now talking points, of course, especially over.
Yes, and that's a good service from
Experienced
Praise,
players there. You could see
forcing
Captain Bella
Sumaya
and
there,
trying
the
to talk to
libero.
the players that you need to receive, and just like that, you see you have pushed the lead now to within 7 points. It will really be interesting to see how they end this set, because Ndejje is going to try to do the final pushes and maybe try to push them to the limit. But as for now, free ball goes to the UC side, and Smile still in play. Gosling, Daffin, and she puts it off. Unexpected play from a player of her level. Foul. Ingrid looking for peace. Shut down by Evers together with Tracy, and you could really see the energy from that celebration after they have made that block on Peace Businje. Things not looking quite well for Ndejje Elites here, as you see you with energy, and right now they are pumped up in this set because they are on the lead with 15 points against just 8 points, and mistake after mistake. Ndejje Elites are really starting to drop down the shoulders here, because that is just an error, misjudged error from, of course, Captain Bella, who didn't realize that there was Pearl behind her, and Pearl just was caught unaware, and that ball she failed to play it. Good service again. Peace, free ball, UCU side, retrieved by Praise. Evers with the set. Shinobe flip down. That's a good score from Shinobe Daffin, and UCU slowly by slowly starting to push further in this fourth set. Yes, and the service pressure keeps on piling. Praise doing the damage to the receivers, of course, of the Ndejje side, and Coach Ronnie Chitosi is going to call for the second timeout, because literally nothing is working out for him and the ladies, and he, as you can see, he's trying to push them further, trying to talk to them. But of course, looking at the UCU side of things, ladies really looking calm, confident that they're on the lead with about 10 points. Now they only need to just seal off and hit that 25-point mark and push us to set number 5. Remember, this is ladies volleyball. Ladies action, you expect anything. And of course, confirmation there of earlier on called point from the referee. As we return from the second timeout, just to let you know that the next game is still the ladies category, of course, Serie A action, to be KCB Kumba, the defending champions. They will be taking on Sportes Volleyball Club, of course, the ladies team. One of interesting fixtures to look out for there, because in the first round, Sportes, of course, were able to win that game comfortably, and basing on the fact that that is their first game of the second round, KCB Nkumba, on the other hand, of course, already fell short in their first game in return to the second round action to UCU, a team that is trailing here with, of course, a set down. They fell to UCU 3-1. So they will be looking to bounce back into winning ways when they get into action with the Sportes there. But of course, even Sportes will not be putting down their guns. They will also be wanting to collect the maximum points and kick off their second round campaign with maximum points. We shall all be here to relay that game and bring it to you. Just don't move a muscle. Ndejje now trailing as we continue to progress in the fourth set, picked by Chinobe. Great. Swings off the hands of Asimo, Sinje, and of course Pal there. She's just not that height gifted, but when she jumps, she really can get that leap. And she also has the energy swing, and just as you have witnessed there. So you are just within few points to win this fourth set and take us to, of course, a decider. Set number 5. Very well picked there. Jocelyn. Pal swings. To bare ground goes that ball. No block attempts trying to stop her there. 19 points for UCU, and of course 11 for Ndejje. Set number 4 it is. Ndejje 2 sets, UCU 1 set. Picked by Atoyo. Evers. Toyo, free ball. Now Ingrid to set. Comes to the back. Pal. Very good play from Ndejje Elites there. Timeout is going to be called by Coach Juma Osunge. First coach, of course, of UCU there. Now he is realizing that maybe the pressure is going to hit the ladies, and he wants to find a way of calming them down and see that they get to the business end to finish this particular fourth set. You could see him clearly there with his assistant, of course, Deo Gracious, talking to the ladies that it's time to seal it off. We don't have chances. We need to get points, and this is the only way we can get these points. Let's go and win the set. Of course, things not really looking very good for the team donning in black, because their lead has already been cut to within 5 points now from a 10-point lead. So you see 20 and Ndejje 15. And of course, Daphne Shinobe doing a good job in the service there. Now Alado Patricia is going to go off, and back comes Jocelyn to add on that defense setup on the front court. Not a good pick from Captain Bella. Free ball now goes to the USU side. Retrieved by Charity Evers, looking for praise. She swings, and of course, flat-footed, she finds Ingrid, the setter, who is not able to keep the ball in play.
Evers looking for praise. She swings.
So USU slowly are progressing towards the 25-point mark. This is set number 4. USU are a set down, and they need to win this particular set to try to force a decider. Evers now with the set, looking for praise again. She dumps, the ball is retrieved again. Gosling. Ball. And Smart, the ball is still in play. Retrieved again, Ingrid. And that ball doesn't look to have gone through. And that is a point for UCU. Very good fight from the UCU side there, and of course very good play from Evers there and the setter Charity. So UCU just need 2 points to send us to set number 5, and Ndejje really trailing with quite a number of points. Picked by Kate there, the libero. Dump, and of course that ball goes and lands on the ground. No efforts whatsoever from the UCU libero to try to play it back. Zaina Kagoya, one of the experienced center players this Ndejje Elite side have, is going to come on for Daphne, and she is going to maybe try to add on the offense. The pick, Evers, praise off the hands, still in play. Pal, this Fibo, Evers, high set for praise, but ball is still in play. Pal, and cross court goes and finds Evers in wrong position, and Ndejje still holding on. 23 UCU and 17 for Ndejje Elites. And that swing again takes her off court. That is praise with another attack error. 18 points for Ndejje, 23 for UCU. Remember, this is ladies volleyball. Anything can happen. Okay? So we are still here. We are waiting to see how it all plays out. Again, praise. Swings. Bella picks. Ingrid looking for Bella again. Shinobe Daffy. There was a shout of ball out from one of the Ndejje Elite players, but not a good call from them, because that ball goes on court, and that point brings us, of course, to the set point for Team UCU in this 4th set. Here is Akurut at the service line. Peace Businje. Ingrid looking for Pal, and a net fault is going to be called on praise there. Shadia is going to be introduced, of course, to do the service and maybe defend. Remember, UCU just need 1 point, and we shall be headed for set number 5. Picked by praise. Again, here she is with a swing and off the hands of Kate the libero. UCU are really in the lead, and they have already finished to win this set 2-2 as we speak, and we are headed for set number 5. Expected, of course, of the ladies volleyball, especially when teams of these nature go up against each other, you don't really expect a clean win. Of course, both teams fielding very, very strong players. Ndejje having a lot of experienced players, unlike you having young and talented and more energetic of them. But we are going to wait and see what strategies both teams or coaches are going to come up with. Here is what technical bits will come into play, and you can see the toss is going to be made there by, of course, the captains and the two referees. And we are headed for set number 5. UCU versus Ndejje Elites. This is women's action. Let's return. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and this is the last set. Of course, it has been a very interesting game from set number 1, and we are headed for a decider. That is set number 5, of course. 15 points. Official end mark for the set. And of course, looking at the comments, Collins Kipkemboy, you're saying nice job by UCU. Indeed, they have really played well in this just concluded 4th set. And looking at the two sides, of course, Coach Ronald Kitosi maintains the team that just concluded the set. And of course, UCU are on the receiving end. And Ingrid from Ndejje Elites is going to start us off with the service. Picked by Atoyo. Praise. Error number 1 on attack. She goes direct to the net, and that is point number 1 for Ndejje Elites. Jocelyn with another attack error for Team UCU. 2-0. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, the set scores still stand 2-2, not until this particular set ends. But already both teams at least have points. It's only the winner of this particular set which will walk away with the 2 points. UCU not really starting this set very well. I hope the players are aware and the coach is aware that this is the shortest set. 15 points, any team can win, but you need to start on a high. So Jocelyn has been taken off and Alado Patricia comes back. And from one mistake to another, she does the same. That swing goes wide, and of course now Ndejje Elites hit the 4-point mark. UCU have not yet responded to the questions that Ndejje is asking. And that is relief for UCU, because that service just goes and hits the anthem from Ingrid. And of course now UCU are 1 point. And Bella Praise swings, and the libero Kate is caught off guard. She's off position there and she doesn't cover that ball. And UCU are chasing now 3 points. And we have a Kurutz here in the service line. Kate, good pick from her. Ingrid through the middle. Praise. Evers flips it over. Again retrieve. Ingrid off to Businje. Off the hands of Patricia. And that point goes Ndejje's way. Yeah, now Zaina is on front court together with Peace Businje and of course Asimo Pala as well. Praise again, swings, and that ball is on court. Of course there was a shout that ball is off, but it goes clean and lands on court. She is still chasing that 3-point lead. So here is Patricia, and the ball just goes direct to the middle of the net. She is one of the good servers that UCU has, and whenever she hits that service box, they expect her to do much better, but she decides to just get that error from the service. Here is Pearl for Elites, and that's an S service from her, and we are going to have the change of side now at 8 points for Ndejje Elites and 3 for Team UCU. We really want to see how this particular fifth set plays out, because from the look of things, UCU are not really looking to be fighting in this particular set, because we all expect this set in any category of the game, men or ladies category. This is one of the sets that has too much energy, and this is not the case, as UCU is really trailing here. Good swing from Praise, and the ball is on court, because that's a point for UCU, and you can hear them trying to rally themselves to step up and maybe push Ndejje further in this fifth set. 4 points UCU, 8 points for Ndejje. Praise, of course, with the service. Go to the libero Kate. Ingrid, Pearl, swings, Atoyo. Fibo now. Picked. Pearl. Just set. Peace. Flip. Evers. And that's not a good play from her. Free ball. Peace. Very good swing off the hands of Tracy and Evers. And Praise is not able to keep the ball in play. And just like that, Ndejje hits the 9 points mark. And you see you at 4. I've decided to call for timeout. So you see you still chasing for those 4 points. With that good swing from Daphne Shinobe, they hit the point number 5. And they're just still holding on to that lead. They have 9. And of course, you see you are on the serving. And Tracy is on the service line. Good service from her. Gets good pick. Ingrid set that ball to Peace Busingi. And that's very good play from her. Good pick from Praise. Evers goes for her in the backward end and she swings it wide. That's bringing us to 11 points for Ndejje, who just need about 4 points to seal off the game. And you see you with 5. Of course, Shadia continuing to do the service for Ndejje Lights. She goes again towards Praise. Evers with the set, looking for Shinobe. She swings and that ball as well goes off court. Now, questions for the setter to think who to give the ball because her main attackers have all failed to score. Their balls are really going off court. And Praise is on the back court and Daphne Shinobe is on the front court. Both on 2 attempts have failed to execute. Played by Tracy. Shinobe. Free ball now to Ndejje. Asimo from the middle. Good pick by Tracy. And that swing from Praise gets Bella flat-footed. Caught her off the face there.
From the middle. Good pick by Tracy. And that swing.
She didn't really see it coming. She didn't expect. You see you at 6 points with Evers on the service line, trying to push Ndejje in this 5th set. And that is a smart service from Evers with an S. 7 points now. Ingrid. Bella. Flip. And cross court, the libero again caught on the wrong side of the court and she is covering not the right position. And that is 8 points now for UCU and 12 for Ndejje. Evers continues to do the serve. Good pick. Simo. Retrieve again. Praise. Ingrid looking for peace. Businji. Retrieve. Free ball now. UCU goes to Chinobe Daffy. Flip. And that's a free ball to the Ndejje Elite. Here comes Bella. Ball is still in play. Toyo. Evers. And good swing, big swing from Praise from the backcourt line. And the timeout is going to be called by Coach.
And good swing, big.
The Elites just failing to get the 3 points to seal off the game and walk away with the 2 points. UCU still putting pressure onto their side and trying to fight on to see that maybe they can catch up and seal off the game as well. Interesting volleyball we are witnessing this morning. Of course, very many interesting games still lined up for you, and we shall be here until the very end of the last game. So don't always touch that pad. Don't move a muscle. Yeah. Of course, Sporters Volleyball Club is here to relay all these games. Ever still on the service line. Ndejje need 3 points to finish the game. UCU need 3 points to catch up. Peace. Dump. Good play from Ingrid there, the setter. And Ndejje move to within 2 points of a victory. Daphne Chinobe with that cross-court attack, and UCU lands themselves on the 10-point mark with Ndejje having 13. Good service from Daphne Chinobe. And UCU are just now within 2 points in this fifth set. Very interesting to see how the end to this wonderful, interesting set to be. Because now the pressure is piling on the Ndejje Elite side, as of course UCU are doing the serving. Daphne Chinobe. Again, here she comes. Sends it. Gets the libero. Ingrid. That's it. Simo with a powerful swing. She goes, and that just brings us to within 1 point. And this is match point for Team Ndejje. UCU with 11 points. And Coach Juma has called a timeout of his own now. Ndejje Elites just need 1 point and it will be a victory for them. And Captain Bella goes and serves in the net, and UCU are able to save the first match point there for Ndejje. And of course UCU now making a substitution. Daphne is going to come on to do the serving. Both setters for UCU are on court. So Daphne is going to serve and do the defense. Evers will continue doing the setting. 12-14. Here comes Daphne with the service. She goes to Peace. Yes, and that's a good block and a good stop from Tracy, combining with Kurut there, and 13-14. Coach Ronnie Kitosi trying to give more information and notes to, of course, the setter Ingrid there. And pressure is piling on both sides, of course. UCU having pressure of their own, and now Coach Ronnie Kitosi calls the second timeout for Team Ndejje, who are just in need of 1 point to finish the game and win it, of course. And UCU now, who have been chasing about 4 points, are within just 1 point. Of course, now if you're in the shoes of Coach Juma, you would only wish to have the server pass that ball over and the defense doing its part as well at the front court. And if you're in Coach Ronnie Chitosi's shoes, you would only wish that maybe a service error would come on the UCU side, or the good reception would come from his side, and find a way of executing anything that is going to be set by, of course, setter Ingrid. On front court, she has Pearl, she has Asimo, and she has Peace Kusinje, who has been doing well. Actually, all the three ladies have been doing well. Daphne with the service. Here comes Pearl. That ball is picked. Evers with the set. And Jocelyn plays it over. Free ball. Now this is Pearl again. Tracy with the pick. And the ball is still in play. And UCU have fallen short. That was a very good fight from them. And well done. Well done. Congratulations, Ndejje Elites. And of course, hard luck to Team UCU Lady Doves. A very interesting game that has been, and I hope we all enjoyed. And of course, as you can see on the right corner and the left corner of your screen, the two ladies teams are already entering and making their way to the arena here. The next game, of course, will be another interesting to watch. KCB Nkumba, the defending champions, going up against Sporters ladies team. And of course, we continue to bring these games as they really happen, and we are coming to you live from here, the MTN Arena in LUGOGO. Thank you to each and everyone that has joined us for this first encounter. Don't move a muscle, because we still have more interesting games lined up for you. On the comment section, of course, Nathan Emong, you're saying good game indeed. Abalo Caroline, always tuned in, you're saying very nice game. Thank you everyone. Let's keep on, because the next game you really don't want to miss any point. And I'll be here, I'll be returning in a very short while to bring you that game. Thank you very much, and let's come back.